evening everyone and welcome to the final episode of Snow Time here at Kufstall. Today was the final day of action at the first Snow Volleyball European Championship, so a very sunny Wagrain as you may be able to see. So let's get straight to the action. Here are the highlights.
Obsession and apathy. I was never ready to drop my guard, 'cause I'm always giving up before it even starts. Singing. I fight with myself every night, Randy, forcing a balance upon hearts and heads to satisfy my needs, or my needs to depend, hoping for someone who might feel the same.
Well, I'm delighted to say that joining me now on the sofa is our commentator from today's live stream, Dave Rogers. Dave, great to see you with us here. I think we've both caught the sun up on the mountain today, some more than others, but let's have a chat about the two medal matches today. Let's start with the men. Ruslan Dayanov and Taras Mishkiv of Russia winning the gold medal. What did you make of their performance today?
Well, they're the kings of the snow for a reason. They're a new partnership for this season. They've taken to this format of the game incredibly well. They had to work really hard for it today, but they've just got so much power. They're such versatile players as well. It doesn't matter who's at the front of the court, who's at the back of the court, who's finishing the job, who's digging from the serve. They're the dominant force in European snow volleyball at the moment.
You really do have to be a team in this because there's only two of you. Communication is key. The first two sets pretty tight, 14-12, 17-15, but then just 11-9 in the third. Do you think after losing those first two sets, having been so close, was maybe a mental problem for the Germans?
Possibly. I mean, the history books will say that that is a 3-0 victory for Russia, but huge credit has to go to Germany. Not just for this match, but arriving at the final in the first place. They came in as 9th seeds. They're German national champions, but 9th seeds. They managed to get to the final. They took some real scalps in the knockouts as well. On another day, that's going to 5 sets, or Germany are lifting the trophy. They had set points in the first set points in the second set. But I think the experience that the Russian pair have gathered on the season, they've played more competitive snow volleyball. I think that was the difference. But very talented German pair and a brilliant final.
And ultimately, you could see the relief for the Russians at the end, couldn't you? So much emotion there when that final point was played.
Oh, yeah, it was an explosion. And the thing is, the Austrian supporters were really supporting the German side. All the neutrals were on the side of the German team. But when the final ball went down, I think everyone respected the fact that a brilliant team were going to lift the trophy.
They'll now split and go their separate ways. Such is life in volleyball. The beach season begins. But with snow volleyball now, it's giving players an option to play all year round, which is great, isn't it?
Well, of course. I mean, the FIVB are involved now, as are, of course, the CEV, who are going great guns to try and get snow volleyball to the next stratosphere, if you like. I really do hope they stick together, because as this sport grows, essentially they've achieved the pinnacle of the sport at the moment, and they're the pace setters, they're the trend setters, and they're the ones everyone are going to want to catch in 2019. Let's
move on to the women's gold medal match. It was Lithuania against Turkey, and the Turkish pair, who were the queens of the snow coming into this tournament, ultimately fell at the final hurdle in an incredible 3-2 win for Lithuania. Yeva Dumbauskaite and Monika Pavlitit coming out on top. What a performance in the end to get the job done against such a strong Turkish side.
Well, composure played such a huge part in so many of the matches today, and the way the Turkish pair play, you've almost got like it's an interesting team dynamic. So Irieldes, she is definitely the captain of that team, and she takes her playing partner through with her, and they play on the edge. So when you got to a fifth set, just as we saw in the men's bronze medal match, it was the most composed team who came out on top. And of course, Queens of the Snow, that doesn't happen by accident, and that's a remarkable achievement, but it was just one game too many. A best-of-5 setter, they were a little bit tired, and when a few things didn't go their way, then they weren't able to find a way to get out of that rut.
We can hear everyone behind us having a really good time out there, but 2 days ago, when the weather was really brutal, I don't think anyone could have thought we'd have had the turnout and the attendance that we did for the finals today. How good was that crowd?
I think it's a real testament to everything here, to the organisation from Wagram, of course, the birthplace, they call it the cradle of snow volleyball here. The CEV coming in and making it a legitimate European Championships, but then when you get the weather, people coming who perhaps didn't even realise that the final was on today, they came, they stopped skiing, they got some refreshments, and they got behind the sport. It was remarkable. I feel very privileged to have been here, to be honest.
You know, we both travel around covering various events in various sports. The atmosphere continues to be incredible. We hear everyone behind us here. But how does that compare out there? Sun was shining bright in the snow. Few people, the fans had a drink in their hand, loads of food. You know, the atmosphere was amazing, wasn't it?
It couldn't have gone better, really. For an inaugural competition, you want everything to go well. And on Friday, when essentially it was a whiteout, they did incredibly well just to get the volleyball on the court. But I think everyone who left that arena today, whether they were a player, a coach, a spectator, a volunteer, a member of the organisation, I think everyone leaves Wagram with a positive experience. I think that's so important.
Absolutely. Dave, thank you for joining us today. Well, Dave, not only in attendance today representing the CEV, we also had the president, Alexander Bodicic, who has been here all weekend. And we caught up with him earlier as he talked about the development of this new discipline, which has opened up volleyball into a third phase.
Our first plan is to increase volleyball activity. Now we have a real indoor, we have the beach. Now we like to come to the snow. It means we are indoor, we are outside. We have the sand, now we have snow. We have under the age categories, we have both genders. And in the future, our main plan is to play volleyball, to give possibility to the players to play 365 days per year.
Well, we've seen plenty of amazing volleyball over the last few days with some incredible shots and some amazing sky balls played as well by some of the Russians. Here's the best from the showboaters.
I don't know a way to go, but I've got nothing to believe in. Round piece by piece we fall. You Emma Watson in my dreams. You're all I ever wanted. My addiction beyond extremes. A drug I can't resist.
Delighted to say joining me in the studio now is one of our gold medalists from today, Lithuania's Eva Dumbauskaitė. Great to see you, but where's Monica?
Yeah, the problem is that Monica came here by car here with her boyfriend, so they decided to go home because it's a long trip, so I'm alone here.
Well, we'll have a chat with you anyway. You've had a couple of hours now to reflect on how the gold medal match went. How are you feeling?
I don't know, I just have no words to describe the feeling. Like, come on, we are European champions in the first Snow Volleyball event, so it's amazing because the atmosphere here, it's amazing, so I'm so happy.
You've been playing together for a long time. Is this the ultimate reward to get the first ever European Championship gold medal?
Yeah, we played together like for 6 or 7 years, so yeah, it's a big victory for us, so yeah. It's nice. It's
been a good day for Lithuania overall. You know, you picked up the gold medal, the bronze medal for the men as well. Do you think your federation will be very happy when you go and chat to them?
Yeah, actually, our coach is Federation Vice-President, so he is here with us. So he was super happy, like smiling all the day. So yeah, the federation is proud of us actually.
And that was a very big check that you picked up at the top of the mountain, €3,000. Have you decided what you'll spend your portion on yet?
Actually, my phone is totally broken, so I will like buy a new phone, and then I don't know. We will see.
First of all, what's happening tonight? How will you celebrate?
I don't know. Actually, our delegation is like out already, so I'm alone here.
You're the only one left?
Yes, I left
they
alone
left you behind.
Here from Lithuania, but I have a couple of friends from another countries, so I hope so we will gonna celebrate here.
And can we expect to see you next year again on the tour and maybe in other events as well?
Yeah, of course. I like to play on the snow, so if it's gonna be a tour or European Championships or maybe World Championships, I want to play there as like really.
But what do you think of snow volleyball? It's such a unique sport to play in this kind of environment.
Yeah, it's really unique, but it's really nice because the atmosphere is really nice. Everyone is celebrating, clapping, and the fans is like amazing here. So I like that really, really much.
Okay, well, congratulations again. Thanks very much for joining us on Snow Time. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, there are the views there of the gold medalist in the women's competition. Congratulations to Lithuania. In terms of snow volleyball, though, we've already heard from the CV president, Alexander Bolicic. But what is the view from the FIVB? We spoke to their general director, Fabio Azevedo.
It's amazing. We are having lots of fun here. Actually, you know, the public attendance exceeded our expectation, and the environment is very cool. So Snow Volleyball is a great project, it's a great product.
This is a CEV event, but what do the FIVB think of snow volleyball? What are the plans in the future?
Actually, we have a roadmap together with CEV. We have done, as you know, in Pyeongchang in the Winter Olympic Games, a very good showcase there. Subsequently, we have here the CEV, championships. And next year, 2019, the FIVB wants to launch for the first time the World Tour of Snow Volleyball, and 2020 the first edition of the World Championship.
The views there of FIVB General Director Fabio Azevedo. Very happy to say, joining us in the studio now are our gold medalists in the men's competition from Russia. We have Ruslan Dayanov and Taras Miskiv. Congratulations. You have had a couple of hours to let the news and the feelings sink in. How do you feel now?
Yes. I want firstly I remark that the last 2 days the weather was very fine. It was sunny, and for example, first day it was smoke and
very bad
freeze. Yes, it was difficult to play. Yes, and play with not so much pleasure. Like two last days.
It was a hard tournament because hard teams from all European countries come here and they show very nice play, and we are so happy that we can show this result. So it's a good for us.
Did you have friends and family watching back in Russia?
Yes, my friends and my family saw that match, and they congratulated us with champions in the European Championship.
And now the tournament is finished, it's over, maybe a party tonight?
We don't know now exactly, yes. but I would like to present a medal.
Okay.
For you, you. I have it. I'll keep it.
How do you feel about this medal?
Oh, this is nice. This is nice.
And where where will you put it at home in your room at home?
Yes, on my stena.
Wall. On the wall.
On my wall. On my the best results wall.
Is this the best medal you have won?
Yes, in my career.
Okay. Well,
it's incorrect question about Pati, because our coaches will see that video, and I can say that it's the best medal that I win ever.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You've had an amazing season. Hopefully we'll see you again next year. Thank you very much. Well, the views there of Russia after winning the gold medal earlier today. They were very emotional after their win up on the snow in the mountain. Some incredible emotions from all the players this weekend. Here are the best celebrations.
And this is what we've got. Don't talk to me now, girl, you better find some sleep now. Don't talk to me now, girl, you better find some sleep now. Dreams were drowning in our daily grind. A vision turned to a tale of woe. You don't know my name when I'm calling times.
It's time to say goodbye then from glorious Kufstal here in Wagrain, some 1,850 metres higher than us here up in the mountains. We've had some amazing weather this weekend and some amazing snow volleyball as well. Many congratulations to the Russian men's team who took gold, also the Lithuanian women. We'll hopefully be back again in 2 years' time for the next European Championship. Until then, it's goodbye.